Well, coming off of Hollywood's big night last night, we all know what an Oscar means to an actor, director, or a film producer, but what do the Golden Statuettes mean to the movie theater industry and the bottom line? Well, David Brain is the CEO of Entertainment Properties Trust, and he joins us now to weigh in. David, thank you for being on Fox Business on this Monday. I have to ask you, you're actually running and operating the real estate, but not directly in the movie business. Is that correct?
That's correct. We're indirectly in the theater business by virtue of our tenants are operating our properties, and we have percentage rents across the portfolio, but we're not directly operating any theaters, but on the real estate.
Okay, so what are the theater operators telling you? First, I want to hear how business is from their perspective to you. Are they coming back trying to renegotiate their rents lower because of the recession? Number two, do they look at a big night for Oscar as something that could help them?
Yes and yes. The quick answer is yes. They're coming back to ask to renegotiate rents just because I think that's the season and it's very much in fashion. And there have been some flat years in 07 and 08. 09, though, was a great year, up 10%. And things are really clicking. And the prospect is for it to be quite an upside still with the digital conversion, the penetration of 3D, and the outlook for alternative content to come through the theaters for things like sporting events and music events, really at much higher ticket prices than traditionally known for a movie. But nonetheless, it is the season to ask for rent reductions. In most cases, we're not conceding. If there are cases where we need to, we're very negotiable, and we try and do the best thing to get some percentage rent arrangements so we have an upside from there.
Which chain's your biggest tenant?
AMC is our biggest tenant. Regal's our second largest. I think we have, there's been some consolidation. We had 9, I think we have 7 exhibition company clients right now. So, we're really throughout North America, up into Canada as well. We have a big presence in the Toronto market.
Okay.
And really coast to coast.
Okay, let me ask you then about, you mentioned 3D. Let's talk about Avatar in particular. Now you've got this Alice in Wonderland movie that's coming out, and I've been told did really well over the weekend. I wasn't here. So do you see them looking to convert more theater space into 3D? Do you think the industry as a whole is going that way?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. The industry has converted to digital from analog about 15 to 20%, with only about 5, at least below 10%, 5 to 8%. Probably in the 3D range, but there's been such a success. Avatar and then Alice in Wonderland this weekend. Alice is 116 million. Maybe the guess on it is somewhere 70 to 75 million. And it did 80 million, did 80 million alone in 3D, 70% of its receipts. So this is very big. People for the first time are really upset when they can't pay the upcharge and get the higher priced product, which is really the 3D. This is what's happening, and we're hearing from our clients. So the conversion is on, and the conversion is on rapid pace. The money has been assembled. The dislocation of the capital markets forestalled this, delayed this for quite a while throughout the 08 and 09 period, but it's really happening now, happening rapidly, and this is going to be big. There's really excitement about it, and there's excitement being shown by the consumer who's going to the theaters, enjoying it, responding very well, and wants to come back for more.
Well, David, I'm sure there's a lot of excited shareholders of those companies that were happy to hear you make that statement. David Brain, thank you very much for weighing in on this, sir. Appreciate it.